Happy weekend, happy Saturday. This is a weekend reading, and today, the big energy that we are approaching is what's happening on Monday. May starts with a bomb. May 1st, on Monday, Pluto will go retrograde and join the retrograding party with Mercury. Planets will start to go retrograde one by one through the whole rest of the year, pretty much. Pluto once goes retrograde, it's gonna stay in retrograde for about 6 months or so. On June 11th, Pluto will come back to Capricorn, so we are still on a journey, returning back to that past old patterns and just really deal with what we have to deal with to clean up so we can really move on and evolve. But I was just looking up the chart on Monday, and the Mercury Kazemi happens right after Pluto goes retrograde, and Mercury will meet the heart of the sun at 11 degrees of Taurus. At that moment, Virgo moon, today later on, moon will shift into Virgo, but on Monday, Virgo moon will oppose Neptune at the moment the Kazemi is happening. And in between moon and Neptune in Pisces, there is Venus. Venus is creating a T-square with moon, Virgo, and Neptune in Pisces. And at that point, Venus will be at 24 degrees of Gemini. There is just like cosmic energy is ushering us to break free, break the pattern, right? Really shed that old self, shed that old skin, break free from that mental attachment. Something is definitely ushering us to change. It's a big change, right? The Pluto is already a planet of death and rebirth and transformation. And this Pluto is not really moving now, if over the weekend, right? It's like 3 seconds or something a day. Now we have to really bring clarity in our mind and be clear on who we truly are, right? Queen of Sword is the queen, right? Receptivity, really knowing who we truly are as a reflection. Queens are reflection. Queens represents the divine feminine, the reflection, the receptivity, right? Are we really finding ourselves as a reflection of God? Because we are that creator, right? We just really find our birth chart is calculated as a reflection of what was happening at the moment that we were born, right? Each of us, our soul is just a pure reflection of the universe. And knowing that, and knowing who, a lot of mental things here, right? Because the Mercury is in retrograde, right? It is Mercury retrograde. Kazemi moment is the halfway point of Mercury retrograde journey, and in this moment I think it always have this reset button is being pressed, right? Mercury going back, like we are going backward into returning back to the essence of who we are, and returning back to really aligning to that essential element, the divine element within us, to shatter, to release what no longer serves us, to let go of, yes, all that feels dead, all that feels too stressful, all that feels like really shady energy, it's like not genuine. No, we are that pure divine soul. Whatever that doesn't feel like divine, what doesn't feel like sacred, we are ready to let that go, because that's not, we are here to follow divinity. the star card is here with us too. So it's a very beautiful weekend of healing, weekend to come back to this sense of wholeness, that this sense that we're not lacking anything. We have everything that we need. We have this abundant love. We have this abundant light, right? Like if we are feeling this sense of lack, that's something that we have to focus on releasing and letting go, right? If we are comparing ourselves to anybody outside of us, just compare ourselves to God. And if we, just tune in, tap back in to find that sense of, solidness, solid understanding of who we truly are. Yes, we are the Mother Earth. Yes, we are the divine universe. Yes, and yes, and yes. Expand the horizon again and again and again and again. Moon in Virgo is the energy of healing, right? Hold that. The Virgo energy can make us get stuck in the earthly, like repetitive work or details of, I have to do this, and all of that. But with that moon talking with the Neptune, later on, I'm talking about the Monday theme, but in T square with Venus in Gemini, when we are expanding our awareness into that eternal void, because that is the reality too. We just don't see it. We are as a part of this infinity, gigantic infinity, which is constantly even expanding. We are a part of the mystery. We are the part of that magic. And have your throne sit on that reality, boom, like I am in my power, in my throne. Nothing can make me worry. Nothing can make me fear. I'm not worried about anything because I know the universe got my back. The Emperor is at the back of the deck. Emperor represents the divine order of the universe, right? Emperor number 4 represents order, the foundation, rules and regulations and all of that, right? Some kind of divine force is spinning the earth every day and spinning, some kind of a divine order is making the earth spin around the earth every 365 days or so, right? There is some kind of a divine order that's keeping this universe together and keeping us together as a part of that greater cycle. May we hold this weekend to trust the pattern of that bigger and greater. And whatever that pattern that we're holding on to, which is connected to this ego attachment driven theme, this is a moment that we have to shed that, because the Pluto is really encouraging us to do that and just be at peace, peaceful center, that ease, that balance, that poise, the calmness, the groundedness, because all those are that nature. If we know we are God, if we know we are that divine, then nothing can, make us go into the ups and down craziness of our emotions. We know we can roll all the emotions and all the dramas in our hand. We're rolling, and we're just dancing, we're just laughing at the world, how life spins around, goes around. But let us stay disconnected a little bit. This is a moment of disconnection, and this is a moment to get lost in something bigger and greater. And through that, big healing can happen. Yes. Maybe, yes, please, I hope that you have a beautiful weekend, returning back to that sense of wholeness. Peace.